everyday icebreaker, guarded like Fort Knox. It must be in quarantine. And judging by the get-ups those guards are in, whoever's sick doesn't have a head cold.
Whatever you do, don't touch me. I'm sick. I've jumped ship. The icebreaker. Please. Oh, only one person in the world can save me now. I've got to reach him.
Hello?
Spirou, you've got to get down here. It's a matter of life and death. It's a really sick guy here who jumped ship. Yes! No! He wants to be taken to see Count Champignac. Now get up, get dressed, and get down here!
Can't it wait till morning?
No!
Take a taxi.
A taxi? Forget it! This guy's green! Yes, the color! Green from head to toe!
I'm on my way.
Well, get here quick. He's looking pretty rancid.
Rise and shine, Spip. Fantasio's managed to bring the woes of the world down on us yet again.
There! Someone's spying on us!
Hey, calm down. Do you want to wake up the whole neighborhood?
They're everywhere! They want me knocked off so they can keep the whole thing quiet!
Get a grip. There's no one here. And who are they anyway? What's this all about?
The base at the South Pole! The virus! Everything! Oh, if I'm still alive, it's only because when I got away from the base, they figured the virus would finish me. But now that I've made it this far, they can't let me blow the whistle. They have to get me before the scandal gets them. Look, just get me to Count Champignac, and I'll tell you everything I know on the way.
Deal. I'm here, Spirou, to take us there.
Hop in, gentlemen. Your chariot awaits.
911 emergency assistance. All operators are presently busy. Please ask your aggressors to wait. I repeat, please ask your aggressors to wait. An operator will take your call momentarily.
Oh la la! What a magnificent day! I couldn't ask for a better one to test my new mushroom extract. Now to see whether my youthful strength and vigor have returned. Once you're past 75, the joints get a little rusty. And, not bad, the legs. And now let's test the arm muscles and hup, parfait. Now, where was I? Seems my extract is a serious flaw. What on earth? Spirou Fantasio, my good friends, what kind wind blows you to my door so early? Ha! And you brought your charming pet, I see. Top of the morning, frisky rodent.
Count Champignac, we'd like you to examine someone. He insisted on being brought to see you. But he lost consciousness after he told us his story.
Bless my whiskers, I think I've guessed it. And if he has what I think he has, we're all infected already. Come into my lab, I'll explain.
Count, that pillar you're carrying, isn't it hard on your back?
What? What pillar? Oh, of course. I forgot my experiment. A strength tonic based on a mushroom extract. But the tonic's not perfected. It makes me absent-minded. I can rid myself of this silly pillar.
So what's your diagnosis, Count?
Just as I feared, it's an unknown virus. We are no doubt in the presence of a disease caused by a mutant virus.
A mutant?
As in monster?
Mutant, as in the Latin mutare, to transform. Some microorganisms transform themselves so rapidly, the remedies that could fight them soon prove useless.
So this man's doomed? There's no hope for him?
He needs a miracle. I told you I'd guessed his story. He must be one of the researchers from Isola Red, the experimental base at the South Pole. They established Isola Red to study every germ known to man. The fools assumed that the cold and isolation would eliminate the risk of accident. Ridiculous! I was there some months ago, and I protested strongly. I warned them of the danger, but alas, in vain. A container must have broken somewhere on the base, and this frightful disease was released. One by one, the workers must have fallen sick. This one must have recalled my opposition, escaped to your icebreaker, and come to me for help.
But what about us?
As I told you, we three are already infected, alas.
Look, he's changed color again.
But Count, we must be able to do something to save these people.
And us, while we're at it?
There is but one hope for a cure. Another mushroom extract. I call it antivirax. But it is a gamble. I have never tested it. It is useless unless mixed with a very rare toxin. One of the toxins they took to Isola Red. We will have to go there to get it, mix it, and then dispense it to those afflicted.
Count, it looks like Fantasio and I don't have a minute to lose. It won't be long before that virus turns us blue, too, and drives us all as batty as poor Addington.
A rescue mission? To deliver a cure?
Right. They probably left already. This Champagnac's got a big rep, friends in high places. They put this together fast.
You should have iced them all.
The contract was just for Addington.
Honestly, Frank,
Anyone else is extra.
if I'm rich and powerful, it's only because I operate behind the scenes. These days, even good men can be ruined by scandal. You can imagine what would happen to me if those two snoopy reporters reach that base and find out what really happened. I'll be eaten alive. Eliminate Spirou and Fantasio. I don't know of any place quieter to do it than the South Pole.
What about Champignac and Addington? Them two?
You said they're already infected. Once Spirou and Fantasio are out of the way, we can let the virus take care of them.
Work fast, Frank. This business is getting up my nose.
Come in, come in. Isola Red. Is anyone there? Come in, please. Nothing. Let's just pray that there's someone down there left to save.
You'd better get set. I'll give you the signal to jump as soon as we're over the base.
Come on, Spip. Time for some fresh air.
So, the layout of the base, the needles, the Count's extract, and a description of this toxin we have to mix with it. This, chlorosulfurat. What do I do now?
Fantasio, don't panic. Just remember that it's a fluorescent green, and the label will carry the words extremely poisonous.
We're in position.
Ready, Fantasio?
Ready as I'll ever be.
In that case,
Geronimo! No sign of life. None of this looks very encouraging.
I can't really see much from here, but I'm pretty sure that's a door.
Anybody home?
This one's still alive.
This one too. We've got to find that toxin and prepare the serum.
Let's have a look at this layout. The communications center. And there's the radio operator. No better off than the others.
Someone let the lab animals out so they could fend for themselves, and they headed straight for the snack food.
We haven't located the toxin, and we have to work at setting up a makeshift infirmary. Someplace where we could treat the virus's victims.
I'll set up the infirmary. You find the toxin. I'll have to get sheets and Whew, my head hurts. The air's not so good in here. Either that
Or else the virus is taking hold. I'm feeling pretty weird, too. We're infected, all right. All the more reason to get cracking.
Okay, boys. You know what we're here for. Hit anything that crawls. No survivors. You idiot! A penguin? So much for arriving unannounced. Stop! Let's go then. Move it. Come on.
Too late, boss! They locked us out!
Someone should lock you up, you dope. Try the window. Can't get away from dust even in Antarctica.
The vault, at last. The toxin we need to save everyone is on the other side of that door, Spip. We need the code to unlock it.
Spirou, come here. Do you hear noises?
Of course I do. I thought it was you making all that racket. You mean it wasn't?
It wasn't me. It's coming from outside. And look what I found. Here.
Less drama, young man. We're being attacked. Radio for help at once, or Frank and his cutthroats will soon make quick work of you.
The radio. Right. On my way.
Who are you, sir? And who are those people outside?
I'm the director of the base. My name's Professor Theodore. My time is running out, and you don't have long to live either.
No, we can save you, and you can save us. But first, you have to give me the code for the vault.
The radio's dead. Those goons must have wrecked the antenna.
Professor Theodore, you know the code. Give it to us.
Ah, yes. 17...
17, then what? The code, Professor. 17 what?
7, then 3.
173. Great, and
3.
then...
The 3 little pigs imprisoned in the little polar base, and Frank, the big bad wolf, is at the door. But Frank will clean up the mess. Frank hates mess, not hate Theodore. And goodbye, 3 little pigs who knew too much about nasty Theodore's evil laboratory.
For pity's sake, the code, Professor.
5 minutes, Mummy. Just 5 more minutes to play with my chemistry set. Then I'll go to bed, I promise. I want to be a scientist when I grow up. First the fatigue, then migraines, dizziness, changes in skin color, delirium, madness, and finally paralysis. And there's no cure.
Yes, there is. The code. Think. 1735.
Then 9. The 3 little pigs squared.
17359. Is that it?
No. 0. What we will be when Big Bad Frank breaks the door down. Ba-boom. Oh, go fish. You good guys make me sick.
This better be it. Whoa!
Come on! Finish them! No witnesses!
Aha! At least Professor Theodore held on long enough to... look at them all. Thousands, 25,000. How am I supposed to find the one we need? The Count described it, though. Let me think. Fluorescent green, probably in a small, carefully sealed vial. This'll take days. And the big bad wolf will be here any minute. We're in trouble.
Spirou? Theodore's right. We're under siege. They are in the building.
Fantasio, your face. It's green, just like Addington's and the others. Fantasio, the flasks! Whoa. What?
Wow, Spip, great catch! You may have just saved us from getting scarlet fever.
Fantasio, look!
Yes, Spirou, I saw it. Spip caught the flask. Where have you been?
No, dummy, look! Look at this flask! It's the toxin we've been looking for. Thanks to Spip, we still have a chance.
Yay!
Hey! A secret lab. For what? Weapons? Chemical warfare? Syringe guns? Chemical grenades? Detailed records of all the experiments? Studying disease was nothing but a cover.
Look at these needles. This is wicked. They're dipped in something that makes you itch so uncontrollably all over that before you know it, you've tickled yourself to death. Boy, no fun.
Go ahead. At least you'll die laughing. So, now you're in on a little secret. Chemical warfare is big business. Much bigger business than finding a cure for rare diseases. But it's a dirty business, just like snooping. And I hate dirt. Dirt gives me a rash.
One shot of this and you'll have a rash you'll never forget. And that fancy gas mask you're wearing isn't gonna protect you either. This launcher's loaded.
Come on, Mr. Spirou, let's not reverse roles. I'm the bad guy, not you. You really want to release another mutant virus on the world once not enough? So long, simpleton. No fuss, no fanfare, just toodaloo.
No, it's empty. It won't work.
What are you talking about? I just reloaded.
The fire extinguisher, it's empty.
What?
I emptied it earlier.
What? It's you! Oh!
Yes, the hunter. And you're the big bad wolf who came to eat the three little pigs. Well, no fuss, no fanfare, just toodaloo to you too. Should old acquaintance be forgotten, never brought to mind.
Here's the moment you've been waiting for all your life. You can go clean, Frank.
Don't shoot. I've changed the plan. I lost my mask and, well, if I want their cure, we gotta drop our guns and help save the others. That's an order. Drop your guns.
And while you're at it, take off your masks and show us your mugs.
It's just as well, Frank. These things don't work.
That'll teach you. Now get to work. There are lives to be saved.
And it was at that very instant that I looked over to Spirou and said with a wink, Spirou, I said, well done, brother. Mission accomplished.
Wonderful, wonderful. Why, you've told me that story 10 times already, and I still get the shivers.
It was your serum that really saved the day, Count Champignac. Thanks to it, every single person infected by the virus pulled through. Have you had any news of Professor Theodore, the director of Isola Red?
Alas, he lost his marbles. He'll find them again. But it will take time. At least he was acquitted at the inquiry. It seems those ruffians threatened his family. And by the way, your friend from the icebreaker is completely back on his feet.
Great.
And in
Hey,
international news,
speaking of
leaders a
which-
gang of arms dealers were apprehended and taken into custody as a result of trouble at a chemical weapons operation conducted in secret at a base on the South Pole. The case was cracked by two courageous young journalists.
And it was at that very instant that I hollered out to our attackers, "Drop your guns, you louts!" You won't harm a hair of my friend's head as long as I live!
Bah, television. You know how they always exaggerate everything.
We're gonna save these people, even if I have to take you on single-handed.